Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Mad Mike here once again for the Mid-Week War. And I am here to talk about Ring of Honor. And I'm here with my good friend Tonio Garza. How are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. I unfortunately didn't get to watch the full show tonight, so I am the JBL, the Booker T, the Jesse Ventura of the show. I am color commentary tonight.
Let's just hope you're not the Steve Corino. All
Hey,
right.
it's not. Hey, but better be Steve Corino than the D'Angelo Dinero.
Okay, I'll accept that. I'll accept that, Daddy. All right. So my one word this week for Ring of Honor is confusing. Confusing. And as you can see by my lower third, I'll get into that a little bit later. Um, my good for Ring of Honor this week is the addiction, because of course it is. Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, Chris Sabin on color for the whole match with FutureShock. It was great. It told a really fun story. We got to see the Kingdom run interference when it looked like FutureShock was about to win, thus, kind of putting Adam Cole's future up in jeopardy a little bit. And then the Young Bucks came out, and I hated Steve Corino again. Uh, between Adam Cole and Young Bucks, I never want to see them in a match together that Corino's calling. But it set up a whole lot of really fun tag team stuff with FutureShock, the Young Bucks, Kingdom, and the Addiction. Like it was just a lot of guys fighting over just pride and titles. I guess it was a really cool ending.
Yeah, I think last week we were talking about how we want to see a Bullet Club versus Knights feud, or at least a match. And I think this was probably a little bit of the right direction, because it seems like the Young Bucks are like gonna lean towards the Addiction more than the Kingdom or Future Shock or whoever else.
Well, yeah,
So
it kind of seems like they're building to a Kingdom versus FutureShock match.
yeah, I think it's gonna be like a Kingdom and like a combination of Future Shock and Redragon,
Mm-hmm.
and that should leave the Bucks versus the Addiction. So
Yeah, like I wonder what's gonna happen. Like, is Bobby Fish just going to take a back seat for a little bit? Is he gonna be involved with Jay Lethal for the TV title, or is the Kingdom gonna get a third member? That's what I'm kind of hoping for. I'm kind of hoping for the Kingdom gets a surprise third member, and then they go against Red Dragon
now,
and
Cole.
Adam Cole, yeah,
Yeah,
or
yeah, like
Future Shock and and fuck, I just said his name and now I can't think of it.
Bobby Fish.
Yeah, Bobby Fish. However you
Yeah.
want to slice that.
At this point, I'm not really sure where they're gonna go with those guys. I'd be totally okay if they separate Bobby Fish for a while to challenge for the TV title. I think that would be like a really good feud, just Jay Lethal and Bobby Fish. But I don't see them trying to break up Redragon, because Redragon has been like the hottest thing in tag team wrestling for a while. Them and the Bucks.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they want to protect Redragon.
Well, I mean, Bobby Fish does have an upcoming TV title shot,
Yeah.
so you can kind of see the ducks being planted on that one. So I think I'm actually okay with Bobby Fish not breaking up Red Dragon, but
Just taking a different
just
route for a while.
using Future Shock.
Yeah.
Just using Future Shock. Because, I mean, it's all it means to get Adam Cole away from the Kingdom. So, I mean, I think that's fine. And then once they beat the Kingdom, Future Shock can shake hands and go their separate ways, and Red Dragon will be back.
Yeah. That would probably be the best thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Okay, my bad this week. What the fuck is a Bloodbound Warrior?
I have an answer for that.
Oh, good, because oh, whoa,
Okay,
Madon.
here's my answer.
Okay.
A Bloodbound Warrior is a tag team that they've been trying to push like for 10 times now, and nowhere fucking likes. but for some reason they keep bringing them back. That's what it is.
Okay, because I had never seen them before. Obviously, I'm a newbie to Ring of Honor. They fought the Briscoes, who I'm hesitant on to begin with. The Bloodbound Warriors look like the Powers of Pain and the Ascension had just awful sex and came up with horrible children.
With a bunch of crayons.
Yeah. Their paint came off like literally not even halfway through the match. There were a lot of headbutts, awkward headbutts. I mean, I understand they want to put the Briscoes on the show. There's got to be something better to do with them than this. There's got to be. Put them in the tag team feuds with everyone else, like Briscoes and Bucks. Come on, how about that? That would be great. Briscoes and Addiction. I'd love to see that.
No, I mean, just put him against, I don't know, War Machine, or actually really decent.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah, that would be good.
Like War Machine's right now feuding with Killer Elite Squad, so just put the Briscoes in there, like in the middle.
Yeah.
Same thing. But yeah, like this Bloodbound Warriors, I've seen them once only, and I thought the same thing. Like they're just fucking like muscle heads, and they don't do anything for me. Like I don't know who's doing favors for them, but yeah, get them out of my stream.
Yeah, they just weren't good. They look like a team that would have dominated the '80s.
Yeah, they're like Vince McMahon's wet dream.
Yeah, exactly. All right, and my change this week. Can anyone give Roderick Strong a personality? I mean, I know he's Mr. ROH. I feel like I'm watching very athletic paint dry. Like I've never gotten into Roddy Strong. Like I don't like him against Jay Lethal is like Jay Lethal I feel is better in the ring. He's clearly better on the mic. Like I don't even see how this is a fair match.
Well, I mean, I disagree on the ring because I particularly think that like right now Roderick Strong is probably the second best wrestler in the world. But I agree that his charisma is not that good. And you know what's the crazy thing that like right now I've seen Roderick do work in Evolve and Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, and his character work in all in those two promotions is so much better than Ring of Honor. I don't know what it is with him. I guess being a face is not good for him. I don't know. But
okay, I can see that.
Yeah, I agree. Because I mean, as a heel, he's perfect because he has a punchable face. He's cocky. He's sold this.
As a heel, he seems like he'd be Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like between Randy Orton and Seth Rollins.
Okay.
You know,
all right.
Super fitness and shit like that. So
Super Fit Miz.
Super Fit Miz.
Super Fit Miz. Oh my god, that needs to be a meme somewhere.
But yeah,
Black Randy Savage versus Super Fit Miz. Oh wow, that broke me a little bit. All right, yeah, but other than that, there wasn't really much that happened on Ring of Honor. There were a lot of long matches, like the Addiction versus FutureShock lasted a couple commercial breaks. It was really good. It was fun to watch. And Roddy Strong had a pretty decent match with Dijak, but again, I don't care about Roddy yet. Like they need to give me a reason for it.
For that match, I don't care about Dijak at all.
Yeah, but I mean Dijak, he's there as a lackey, and I get that.
Yeah.
And he's impressive. Like he's a good physical specimen, and he has more ring charisma than Roddy. Like you could tell, being a heel suits him. Like he had good facial expressions. You know, he was able to show off against Roddy, but not to a point where he'd be able to beat Roddy, which was fine. He served his purpose well.
Yeah, I guess he does serve a purpose. I see him and I don't like what I see.
Okay. Oh, and I forgot there was also one thing with oh, who is the other member of the decade, not BJ Whitmer.
Adam Page.
Adam Page. I knew it was another Adam. They have way
Yeah,
too many. They have too many
he
similar
challenged
names.
Jay Lethal, right?
No, Jay Briscoe.
Oh, Jay Briscoe.
Yeah, after the match with the Bloodbound Warriors, the decade came out and Jay Briscoe got called out again. So they're probably gonna have a match soon.
Mhm.
And
See,
we are
that's
never
actually
gonna
like
see BJ Whitmer wrestle. We're
that
never
would
gonna
be
see it.
Oh man, that means that Colby Corino is gonna get killed by Jay Briscoe, and like Jay Briscoe could legit kill Colby Corino.
Well, yeah, poor Colby.
Yeah,
Poor Colby Corino.
poor Colby.
All right. Well, I'm gonna rate Ring of Honor this week since you didn't get a chance to see it. Ring of Honor is my number 2 show this week. It was some good in-ring, but not as much storyline stuff as they've been doing the past couple weeks. And I understand they had a long match, so that's good. And actually, Chris Sabin was really, really great on color. He was honestly watch that whole match. Chris Sabin was fantastic on color. Yeah, but it was number 2 this week. NXT was number 1, and well, I guess you can figure out what number 3 is. But for more on that, go to the other videos of the Midweek War. So, Garza, where can the people on the internet find you?
You can find me at DW Revolution, or you can find me at, for Twitter, you can find me at DWrestlingRevolution.com for a bunch of reviews of different shows. Or you can go to the Facebook page of the Wrestling Mayhem Show and join the group and talk to everyone like I do. I post a bunch of, sometimes I try to make fun of everyone, and sometimes I actually want to like share stuff. I'm sorry. But yeah.
Also on the Facebook page, I recently posted all of my pictures from NXT Brooklyn. Now that the episode is aired, I posted all of my pictures from it. Probably should have said that in the NXT video, but what the hell? Everyone watches all these anyway.
Disclaimer, they're all about Bailey.
Not all of them are about Bailey, all right? Granted, a good third of them are about Bailey, but I digress. You can find me at MadMike4883 on the Twitter machines. And you can also find me doing the Total Divas wrap-up tomorrow afternoon with Jen Carlins, and also a Tough Enough Season 1 in review, or Season 5 or 6, or whatever season they're on. The new season on USA with Chris Jericho. That season, the wrap-up of that. We talk about the winners, we talk about the losers, and oh man, do we talk about the losers. But yeah, so for Garza, I'm Mad Mike. This has been your Midweek